Hello, everyone. This is Hendrix from Starseed Talk, and today we're going to interview the Starseed who just had her recent awakening in London, and we're going to call her Hage. So, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm 24 years old and it's been exactly a year since my awakening and I'm from London.
Okay, awesome. How was your awakening? How did it happen?
Well, I just started meditating because I just knew it was good for the body and the mind. I didn't know anything about the pineal gland, anything about spiritual awakening or anything. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was apparently meditation is good and I wasn't at a good headspace. So I was like, you know what? Let me just start meditating. Let's see what happens. And then it just started from there. And then that's when my awakening happened. And then I started searching on the pineal gland. Then I came around Aaron Doughty and Victor Odo. That's on YouTube. And yeah, it just started from there. And now it's been a whole year.
Oh, wow. So, what were you like
Yeah.
before your awakening?
So say that again.
What were you like before your awakening?
As in,
Like, were you spiritual at all? Were you just so totally human,
no,
or
no, no,
like,
no, no, no. Totally human. Just I was in like the Matrix, you know.
yeah. Before my spiritual awakening, I was completely human, completely ego personality,
Yeah,
just
for sure.
yeah.
I didn't know nothing about the pineal gland, nothing about the third eye. Never came across it in my life. After I started meditating, that's when everything come to me. I
And
wasn't
so
even
when you,
intentionally like trying to open it because I didn't know what it was. But it was
hmm
crazy.
do you have lots of friends that are awakening around you?
No, no, no.
You're
I
all
don't.
alone?
Yeah, all alone in London.
That's good. That means you'll be the teacher pretty soon here once you become fully awakened. So
Hopefully. But
hopefully.
it's better
So
like that. When we go for it ourselves, we become more stronger, I believe.
yeah, we become super independent and super
Yeah,
self-educating and self-taught, and then as the years go by, we become super awakened and we become the teachers.
yeah, for sure.
So when you meditate, where do you go? What do you see?
I don't really see much. Like I just every time I meditated, it hasn't been for a very long period of time because I do have dyslexia, so I can't my attention span is very, very quick. So I can't meditate for more than like 10 minutes. So wherever I go is like nowhere, it's just blank. But
Yeah.
I've never physically gone anywhere because I haven't meditated for like a long period of time to actually like go somewhere.
Yeah, you need a guided meditation that helps me. Oh, did you know most starseeds are dyslexia and have ADHD?
I knew about ADHD, but I didn't know like most of them had dyslexia.
Yeah, we have dyslexia too. Most of us do. It's hard for us to read because our brain moves too fast for reading. Reading's too slow for us.
Yeah, and I always miss the lines where I'm going
Yeah,
when I'm
my eyes
reading.
jump left to right,
Yeah,
up and down, trying to
then I
predict the
always
paragraph before reading it. Yeah.
yeah, and I always reread the same lines.
Yeah, through high school and elementary school, I had to
Yeah,
get my mom to sit there and like read it to me just to get through college. I had to like reading out loud helps a lot better than reading in my head because I won't remember it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just means our brains work so fast and so much faster. Reading is just too slow for us to comprehend. So
yeah,
yeah. So you said you might think you're a Syrian or Illyrian.
yeah. I did kind of like resonate with that, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, I don't think so. But I don't really know where exactly I originate from. That's why I contacted you.
Yeah, it takes a little while. I didn't even know I was a draconian until about 2 years ago, and I've been awakened since 2012. So, but it
Oh,
explains
okay.
everything, like my personality, my attitude, like my draconian side is very egotistical, very entitled, very dominating, very ruthless, military, but also very loving, very loyal, very disciplined, very giving and helping, all those at once. So,
Okay. How many
yeah,
like different like places are they?
like species.
Yeah, like different type of star seeds. Is there like a lot, or is it just
Like
like a odd few?
I'd say the big three are probably Pleiadians, Syrians, and Lyrians. Then there's Dracos, Reptilians, Greys, Elf. Then there's like different realms. Like there's elf beings. Anything you can think of, actually, it does exist. I noticed that. And there's also AI. Like there's AI computers that incarnate here. Like I'm half AI. My consciousness is half AI.
I
And
don't know what
I
that
was
is.
con- uh, artificial intelligence robot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I was kind of upset that I was half robot, but then someone told me a good quote that we all come from source. We're all the same. We're all protons and neutrons. So if you're a robot or organic being, it's all the same, right? So just, but I know the beings that created me were draconians. I saw them create me. They showed me how they created me, and
Really?
they showed me this holographic image of a child consciousness being born, and my helix DNA was all encoded with nanites and also soul energy. So I'm like a fuse of robot and soul energy mixed together as one.
Wow. So they showed you that.
They showed me this through meditation. Yeah, they showed me my creation, and then as soon as I saw it, I knew it was me. I didn't need to see it anymore because it just reminded me of who I was.
Wow. See, I need to
Mhm.
meditate more.
You do. It's also diet too. It's also about input and
Yeah.
freeing that pineal gland of all the calcium buildup that's been on there for years from drinking tap water and fluoride. So
Yeah. I've stopped drinking tap water. It's been a while now. I do drink distilled water, but it's very, very strong.
yeah, distilled water with pink Himalayan sea salt really helps a lot. And I have a lot of people that message you, oh, I drank distilled water today with pink Himalayan sea salt. Nothing happened. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for like fucking 6 years. Like it takes time for your body to
Yeah. It
heal.
takes time.
It
Yeah.
doesn't happen overnight. And but when it starts happening, then you see the benefits of it. Like it take first, how does distilled water work? Distilled water will detox the body for 6 months to a year, or you'll
Hmm.
completely piss shit black goo, and you'll see all those acidic acids. Your skin will get better, your sleeps will get better, and then that's when it will start happening. Is when it finally detoxes your body. Because all the toxins that are in our food that we eat since childhood, and especially artificial sugar, is all designed to keep us in low vibrational, so we can't astral project. So once you have to get rid of fast foods. You can't eat sugar anymore. You can't eat food coloring. No GMOs, pesticides, nothing. All organics. Just stay on that and natural foods and less meat, more greens, and just a high vibrational diet. So
How long you been? So are you a vegan?
no, God, no, 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 no. I'm 80% leaf and 20% meat. I'm draconian,
Okay.
so this DNA needs it. Uh, but I eat far less meat than I ever used to. That's for sure. Um, and then I switched over to all organic foods, and yeah, I'll never go back because now that I see the benefits of it and how well I sleep at night, my astral projections are so on point. Your body needs so much pink sea salt in its system to astral project, and you need lots of water, like 4 liters a day, really helps.
When did you start astral projecting?
So astral projection is what um, is another form of what humans call dreams, but astral
Hmm.
projection is more controlled, and astral projection is like more like you're the fly on the wall instead of interaction. Multiverse traveling is you're present and they can see you and you are interacting with them because you're in another body or another avatar, whatever they want to call it, and and that you probably have super vivid dreams, right? As being a starseed or your awakening.
Yeah, I've had vivid dreams. I've had something like astral projection, but I don't really know what it was.
So in the beginning, like this is why I want to bring you on the show because I've meet a lot of star seeds that are like you. They're just awakening, and you're
Hmm.
starting to experience your abilities, and the other abilities you're starting to experience, or you probably always felt since a child, is you're empathic. Is that you can feel
Yeah.
people's energies, their negativity. You'll go to the mall or school and come home crazy thinking because you think it's your emotions, but it's actually someone else's emotions you're feeling, and
Yeah.
you
Is that
just have
every
to learn.
star seed?
Every star sees empathic, yeah, and
Okay.
telepathic to a point, telekinesis off world. It's just whatever these bodies are designed to do on this dimension, and there's dimensional laws that we have to abide by. But off world, on different bodies, we have different abilities for sure.
Hmm. I've been like trying to do astral projection for a while, but then I stopped because it wasn't working out.
Yeah, so it got to the point where I could lay anywhere on my even on my couch and close my eyes, and I open my eyes in my head, and I'm in a completely different world, watching
Wow.
beings interact, and it takes it's diet. Diet is huge, huge, fucking huge. Um, I know like now like I have a problem like where it's a good problem, but it's like a concerned problem where like I'll be driving my car and an hour or a half hour will go by and I'm in a different location and I don't even know how I got there because I'm astral projecting into another world, interacting with beings as my AI consciousness is driving the car to where I need to go. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's called it autopilot. Um, but every night I go millions of different places. It's crazy. I live completely double life or triple lives at a time.
That's really cool. See, I want to be like that.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you're like, it's very. I'll warn you. The side effect of it is that you have a very when you get back in this body in the morning, it's very hard to distinguish what memories are which timeline, and you don't. You're like for example, I was in a Whistler. I thought I was in a Whistler trip on a parallel timeline, partying with girls and at a cabin and snowboarding, and I woke up back in my bed here, waking up thinking I was still in Whistler, but it was like August, and Whistler's like a snowy place. And I was texting my friends, like, hey, what's up? Like, that was fun snowboarding there. And they're like, what are you talking about? We've been snowboarding in years. And I was like, oh, and in my head, I'm like, oh shit, that's in a different timeline. It's not this timeline. It's different memories from a different world. So
So when you astral project, you're basically coming out your body, or do you go somewhere like inside your mind?
astral projection is going outside your body, leaving your body.
Okay, so
But
what is the one? Mm,
traveling the
sorry.
multiverse is also leaving your body too.
Okay, I've had a very similar experience, but I didn't go outside my body. I went inside, so I don't really know what you would call that.
What was that experience like?
So it was basically it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I got woken up by my sister, and usually I don't wake up at that early on a weekend. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. So then, as I was falling back to sleep, my body, like from my feet onwards, it was going like stiff, and I was thinking, oh my god, what is going on? And then something in my mind was telling me like, just relax, don't worry. And then basically I just closed my eyes because something told me to close my eyes, and then I was just going like all stiff, like my whole body. And then I knew I wasn't astral projecting because I wasn't physically going somewhere. It was more like going in. And usually since I could remember, since 6 or 7 years old, I can see like a blue eye when I close my eyes. It's just like one blue eye, and sometimes it's black, sometimes it's blue, like light blue, but most times it's light blue. And then the eye just came, appeared, and just opened up. And when it opened up, I was somewhere else, but I wasn't physically outside my body. I was still inside my body. So I was like in a portal inside my mind, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
I've been there before. I close my eyes, and inside my mind is this big white face of a really old ancient being, yellow eyes, staring down at me. It's all wrinkly, and then I see it put its hand inside my head, and it pulls out my soul, and then I'm on another world with it, and then I'm just like, where the fuck
Yeah.
am I? And
What
then
is
I
that?
look.
Is that like another portal? Or?
That's a portal. It's you're portaling through your pineal gland. Like you go in to go out, and then
Okay.
because you're multi-dimensional, right? And then I wake up on another world. I'm looking at my hands, and sometimes they're like three claws with huge claw, or three fingers with huge claws on them, all white scaly. So I'm in a reptilian or draconian body, and then I'm looking around. I feel I'm like super tall, 14 foot tall or something at sometimes, and I'm just at like a big dinner table with a bunch of other draconians, reptilians staring at me like, but I know them. I feel like I know them, but like they know that like all my memories aren't back, so they're kind of like making fun of me and playing games with me. And then we go play family games, like go crawl up mountains really fast together, wrestle, play these weird fucking alien games I can't even describe. And then they throw me back in this body and I wake up. So I wake up super early all the time, like 4 or 5 in the morning, sometimes 3:26 in the morning. Like feel like I've been gone for years and slept for days.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, it's only 3 in the morning, like, and then I'll go back to bed, and then I'll have another experience off world somewhere else usually. So
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into astral projection, but I did start eating meat again. So I need to stop that because I do see a much difference. Like when I stop eating meat, I feel light on my body. I just feel so much healthier. But it's just hard to stick to.
well, yeah, we're addicted from birth to meat. We actually aren't
Yeah.
natural meat eaters. We actually are a vegetarian race. Before the Great Flood, all humans actually were vegetarians, and all all positive beings like a super. Oh shit! Cats are fighting. Who's fighting? Sorry, my cats are kicking ass. Um, yeah, most beings that come from positive worlds or higher dimensions don't eat meat. They're all super respect life and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I'm trying to be like that, but it is very, very hard, especially when I've been eating meat my whole life.
yeah, yeah, it's almost like if I had kids, I would not let it eat meat from birth. So
Yeah, same here, for sure.
yeah, I let it have a free will choice when it's old enough to understand what it wants to do.
Yeah.
There's those videos where you see um, like children, getting mad at their parents at age 4 or 5 because they're been fed meat since they were kids and they figured out what meat was. And they're like, why would you let me eat that? Like, I love those
Yeah,
videos, right?
yeah. Kids obviously they don't really know, and then they're being bought into it. So
Well, yeah, we have to break the system of bad
yeah, yeah, for
parenting
sure. We have to.
to our generation, right? It's not our parents' fault. They just were uneducated and they're also repeating the same mistakes their parents made and their parents made and so
Yeah,
on
for sure. It's
generation.
just like an ancestral pattern, really. But that's
Yeah,
why
you got
we're
to
here to
break the
break it.
chain. It's just like even like I don't celebrate human holidays like Christmas and all that stuff is like such a lie.
Yeah, I
I
don't
as
either.
as being an alien living amongst humans, I don't understand the Christmas concept. It's proven to religion's proven to be false. Why are you still celebrating
Yeah,
this fake holiday?
yeah, for sure. All religions are fake, but
And it's and
you
it's
know,
and
at the
it's a
end of the day, we're
buy.
here. So
Yeah, and you're as a buy and sell market and to get yourself into debt to buy yourself useless shit, right? So I just go for family dinner so I can see my human family, but that's about it.
yeah, same. When it's like Eid or something, I go for dinner, and that's just about it. But I don't really celebrate it.
Yeah. So are you the black sheep in your family?
For sure. Always have been, always will be.
Yeah, that's a Starseed trait. We're the black sheep in the family.
Yep, we are.
Yeah, I look at my family like I'm here to teach them. They're not here to teach me.
Yeah, for sure. But they don't understand it. They think they're here to teach us, but you know, it's what it is.
Oh yeah, and they're so low dimensional thinking it actually offends me. So
Yeah, oh my God, trust me, it really does offend me. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to my room because I can't be asked.
yeah, and we like to stay actually like to go to our rooms so we're alone, right? Because I cannot
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
handle the thinking
for
process
sure.
of a third dimensional being.
Yeah, I just look at them like, wow, like it's really like the way they think is really stupid. Just in general, people, anyways, the way they think. I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn, yeah, this is why I don't talk to you
Yeah.
people.
How do you find dating human men?
Sorry, say that again.
How do you find dating humans?
Well, since my awakening, I haven't found anybody that's on a higher consciousness level. But prior to that, it was just like, in general, lots of men are just very materialistic and they're so brainwashed and into matrix. Even before my awakening, I still knew about, like, just say, you know, the Illuminati and there's bad people, and I always knew that from like a very, very young age. I still remember when I was like in high school, so when I was like 15, I was like looking all into the Illuminati and all these conspiracy theories. So I was still a bit awake, but I still didn't know about the pineal gland until like a year ago. So even before, prior to my awakening, all the people that I met were just like so into money, making money, and just
Yeah, the
drinking.
slave system. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like crazy how like from birth we're brainwashed into that stuff, and that's what you think life is. And then when you have your awakening, you stand back at the matrix, and you're just like, holy fuck! Like it's very respectable creation system or matrix system because it's like it works very well.
hmm
It's a very good controlled slave planet thing. But like as starseeds, we know it's wrong, and that's not a way to live. That's just a slave system. So
yeah. Even for now, like because of my awakening, any person that I meet, they have to be at like a higher consciousness level. Otherwise, I cannot talk to them. There's no point.
oh yeah, it's irritating. Like I have my human
Yeah,
friends to go have some fun with, but I can only
yeah.
hang out with them for a certain amount of hours in a
For a
day.
certain amount of time, yeah, and just
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, I come home and like now I just wear my alien mask wherever my alien self wherever I go. I don't wear my human mask anymore. I don't care if I'm judged if people think I'm crazy. I'm like, the funny thing is like when a human being that is in the slave system matrix telling me I'm fucking crazy. And I'm telling
We
them
will
I'm an
always
alien
sound
from
crazy
the
to them.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a draconian incarnate here to help you wake up from the matrix, and they tell me, oh, there's no such thing as aliens. You're fucking crazy. I'm like, that's the
Yeah,
most biggest irony thing ever, because you're the one that's in the matrix and you're brainwashed, not me.
yeah, they think we're crazy, but I mean,
Yeah.
if people don't think we're crazy, then we're not awake. That's how I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I stay away from the ones that like to or don't have an open mind because it just irritates
Yeah,
my
yeah,
energy.
yeah. They're on a obviously low vibrational frequency, so
Like me and Sai were talking last night, and I was trying to talk to, and we are like made some good points that the reason you know Sai, right? Planetary
y-
Ascension.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so we he lives like just 30 minutes from me actually, and he was getting the reason why he went off Instagram for a while is because he was getting burnt out because he thought he had to answer everyone's questions. Everyone's asking him a million questions at once. He's trying to help out and do all these things, but then like he took a break for a long time, and then he finally
yeah.
went
He
live
disappeared.
yesterday. Yeah, and then everyone's messaging me on my account like, "Oh, is he okay?" I'm like, "Dude, like he's just taking a break. Like, relax. Like, it's a normal thing because sometimes it's overwhelming." And then I had a talk with him before we did our show. I'm like, "You need to lead by example, not answer questions like a million questions. You need to be who you are, be true to yourself, be a light in the darkness." Tell everyone you're an alien. Tell everyone you're so and so. Tell everyone you're a Pleiadian Draco, whatever the fuck you are, and live a life as an alien living on Earth. And then everyone else will see you doing that and will follow suit and become the teachers. And you it won't annoy you as much. And the people that really want help, you will see who need help, and you can help out that way.
Yeah, I think it was like even I, because obviously I follow him as well, and I was thinking, hold on, where did he go? I think it's because he didn't really tell anybody and he just disappeared. So then
No,
people
he
were
just
kind
took
of
off.
worried.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's good that he's back now.
Yeah, he's good. His energy is a lot better now this time. His energy was getting a little dark before. That's why he needed to take a break. Um, his energy is a lot
Yeah, he
more
was doing
clear,
lives like
calmer.
very, very frequently, like for
Yeah, and
hours and
it gets
hours.
too much. It gets too
Yeah, he
much.
does.
Like
Takes a lot
even
of
me,
energy.
like sometimes I have to take breaks. I just shut it off. And like this weekend, I'm going away, so I'm just gonna shut it off and just go enjoy the sun and enjoy it because we're back to we're back to winter in a couple months here. So
When does winter start there?
October.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah,
I'm
it's pretty
pretty
much
sure
pretty much the
yeah, we have the
same.
same weather as you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
same hemisphere. So
Hmm.
yeah, how do you like being in London, being a starseed?
It's very loud, very busy. I
Hmm.
don't know if you know that, but London's very, very busy and it's a lot of people. But it's okay because I'm always in my own space, so it doesn't really bother me. Like when I go out, like I was out yesterday, I was in the city and I was like so tired and drained because I just needed to get home and relax because there were so many people in the city, and it's like even on the train stations it's like packed out. It's just, it is crazy. But one day I
Hmm.
would definitely move out of London because it's too much. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
being in a city, being empath is very hard because it's such a
Yeah,
condensed area of negative energies and egos that it
yeah,
drives you an empath fucking insane. So here's a tip
yeah,
I'll
and
give
it's
you
yeah.
being an empath is before you go out in the morning, you need to go in a meditative state and picture in your mind you floating on top of a lotus flower in space, and then a pyramid wrapped around you in golden energy, and then a rainbow energy coming from the source sun all the way through your chakras, all the way to connecting to the earth. And if you project that, that's like an energy field where no negative beings, no negativity can ever penetrate that. And if you, well, I can see it right now, it's glowing like the rainbow. I love being psychic. I fucking love it. And in my mind, I just saw a rainbow energy through space, and then there's a being sitting inside of a pyramid on a lotus flower, and it's like a holographic image of it, and and I'm slowly going around the pyramid with the being inside of it, looking at it, and it's sitting in a meditative state. I can see it right now. It's so beautiful.
Nice.
Let's try that right now for you. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, so let's close your eyes.
Yeah.
Want you to relax, be calm. In your mind, if you see any thoughts pop in your mind, throw them out with your hands in your mind. Push them away until you see just bliss, white or dark bliss. It doesn't matter what color it is. Now I want you to picture in your mind you in a meditative stance, just sitting there. You see your soul energy, just a holographic image of yourself. And then I want you to picture all the chakras lining up inside you, all bright different colors from top to bottom. Then picture yourself sitting on top of a lotus flower. It's nice and squishy, very firm and soft. And then picture a golden pyramid wrapped around your entire soul energy in the lotus flower. And then picture the source center sun, a rainbow running through the source sun all the way through your chakras, lighting you up with rainbow energy, and then it connecting to Mother Earth and the ground, so it's grounding you. So all the energy passes through you, doesn't build up through you, just passes through you. And then picture yourself in space all around you, just calm as fuck. Nothing can hurt you and penetrate that energy aura. Now open your eyes and tell me how you feel.
Whoa, I didn't expect that cat there. It felt really good. No, it did. I felt
Right?
very calm.
Yeah. Sorry, this is my co-host.
I love cats.
Yeah, she's my soulmate in my past life. We're now in here together again.
So cool. How many
Yeah,
cats do you
she's
have?
6.
Wow, 6 cats.
Well, they fill me up with energy, like great energy. So
Yeah, no, no, no.
I
I love
love it.
cats. Yeah, I
They
love
make.
cats.
What are you doing looking at her? Get over there. Go look at the birds. So how did you feel after that? I feel amazing actually.
Yeah, I felt really calm and just collective and
Yeah.
soothing, It
Just do
felt
that
good.
every morning before you go home. Those are little tricks being an empath, because now you
Yeah.
feel good and confident, strong and calm.
Mhm. Yeah, I
That's the whole
need to
trick.
start
This.
doing that for sure.
Yeah, meditate was
You
a
expect
huge
that to
part.
do it every day?
No, no, I don't even do it every day. I just do it when I need it.
Mhm.
Another
Okay.
quicker way is to, if you know you're going about to leave the house and go in the city, is just quickly close your eyes, picture yourself there as an energy form, wrap
Mhm.
a gold and purple shield around your entire body in your mind, and then that will propel any negative energies that come towards you when you leave your house.
Okay. Yeah,
Because whatever you
yeah.
manifest in your mind is what you manifest in the universe. Your mind and body and spirit are one. So
Yeah, but wouldn't you need to, how you said like manifesting things, wouldn't you need to raise your vibration to a certain frequency?
no, because that's you're on a third dimensional plane. You're already existing here. You can manifest things in this dimension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're existing here. You incarnated here, a free will choice, knowing exactly what was going to happen when it happens to you. So don't ever let your energy get distorted or something bad happens to you, because it's happening for a reason.
Yeah.
Heh.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you believe in like a god, like someone that made everybody?
No, there's no one person that made us. We all come from source energy. We are all gods and co-creators of our own reality. We are all divine.
So like, so who do you, how like, for example, even like in other realms, like how did that even come to exist?
Oh, because aliens that are higher dimensional, that are evil, like to pretend they're gods and control lower dimensional beings to serve their ego.
Yeah, I also don't believe like just one god, but then like sometimes I'm like,
Before Christianity and Catholic, before that, for hundreds of thousands of years, there was not just one God. There was many gods. Gods is actually
yeah,
plural, is an S. Catholic and Christianity is just modern day, like today God. Um, but yeah, no, there's many different types of aliens that pretend to be God. The biggest trick of all aliens was letting us pretend that we were nothing and that they were everything.
yeah, and we had to worship them. It's
Yeah, because
ridiculous.
back in the day, they would come down here in their spaceships, and caveman mentality would think that, oh my God, they're gods, because technology back in the day was called magic. So,
Mm.
are you sure with your butt? Get over here. Come on, let's go. Move your big bass. Yeah, well, sit down. Sorry, I think she's hungry, but oh yeah, you're moody. You're bitchy when you get old. I've had this one for 10 years.
Is that your oldest cat?
Yeah, we fight like we're married couples, so it's all good.
No, they're cute. I love cats.
Do you have any cats?
I used to, but I had to get rid of it because my mum's allergic to it, so I had to get
Well,
rid.
I'm really allergic, and that's not an excuse to get rid of them. So,
Oh, you're allergic to them as well?
oh, hardcore, yeah, yeah. I just don't. If I touch my face, I'm fucked. I can't breathe. But
Really? Oh my God.
I have HEPA filters all through my house, so it helps take the air, their fuzzy bum hair out of the air.
Yeah,
So
well,
we got 10 minutes left here. I want you to, because you're a good a good example of a lot of starseeds that are starting to wake up and just had their awakening. I want you to give starseeds a quick message that you have for them,
for like the whole collective, yeah?
your whole brothers and sisters that incarnated here.
Oh God. Straight put me on the spot. I would just say is that we can all get through it, even though we're all like most of us are alone through like the whole awakening process. But we before we incarnated here, that's what we chose. We chose that for a reason, and that way we just become more stronger and independent. So we can all get through this, and we will get through this.
Awesome. Now I want you to give a message to humanities about starseeds just need to wake up. Like how can they treat us better when we first wake up, so it's not so hard for us.
Sorry, say that again.
I want you to give a message to humanity now.
To humanity, I just
Yeah.
wish that they will somehow be more open-minded, and through being open-minded they will then kind of have like they won't have like a barrier, so they will understand like star seeds better, and that way maybe they will go through the awakening, like the whole awakening themselves, because obviously they have this like barrier where they're right and what we're saying is completely ludicrous and crazy. But if they had just an open mind, they wouldn't think like that. So hopefully humanity, normal people, well, we're the normal people, but they think they're the normal people, so to them hopefully they can just look at it from an open perspective and they will get a better
Mhm.
understanding.
It's very powerful. Yes, my message, my to add on to that message is to humanity. You cannot spiritually evolve if you do not have an open mind or open consciousness to new ideas and new thought process. If you
Yeah,
change your input of your thought process, your reality of your output will be completely different. You need to change. It's all about mindset. If you think all the universe is going to work every day and paying bills and taxes and you know and all in the money system, that means you're this slave system. That means you're the sheep. You need to step away from that thought process, and you need to become the solution and be free thinking. Question everything. Don't question the
yeah.
Bible. Ask a million questions. But don't ever believe in religion. Religion is just a fake thing humans
Religion is
created.
corrupt. Yeah, religion
Oh, it's
is there
corrupt.
to corrupt.
It's there
It's
to
really bad.
actually divide and conquer.
Yeah,
Into it's also there to
is there
not
to
let humans.
manipulate.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's there to also make humans not spiritually evolve. It's supposed to dumb us down,
Yeah,
which it
yeah,
has.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it's the perfect control system, and you guys walk right into it. And I have a lot of religious friends. I wish would listen to this podcast, and because I try to talk to them and give them spiritual awakening, and they're so like they open the Bible, like, oh, what you're saying is not in the Bible, so it's not true. So they're so
Yeah,
brainwashed, right?
yeah, I get the same thing, but with
That's they're like,
Islam instead.
yeah, and then they say whatever I say is the devil speaking through me, and I'm like, sorry, bud,
Yeah,
like you're just in a really good control system of brainwashing. And they're like, well, I
yeah,
feel Jesus within, I feel the light within. I'm like, I feel the light within too, but that's not Jesus or some alien within me. That's my own inner light within me. They're like,
yeah,
oh, no, I want to serve. Like, you're going to serve means you're serving to hell. Anything that makes you want to pray to it as a worship it is a negative being called a reptilian. So
yeah.
true positive being, especially like this cat that keeps, I don't know why she keeps staring at you.
Oh, cats love me.
Yeah, she's like, I like her, Dad. Dad, can I keep her? I want to scratch her arm. Well, thank you for coming on the show today. It was very nice to meet you, and thank you for
It
messaging
was
me.
nice to meet you too.
Keep on the good fight in London. Be the beacon of light for other star seeds.
I will try. I will do my best.
You're already on the way there. Don't worry. The next couple of months here, you'll have crazy more experiences, more spiritual. 1 year from now, you'll be crazy, more spiritually evolved. So your human side
Yeah, I
won't
can't wait.
exist. This is what I had a trouble with. Is don't do what I did. I struggled between my human side and my alien self for years, and I wasted so many years being someone I wasn't. Let your human side die off, learn from it, understand it, but be who you truly are and your true self, and be true to yourself at all times.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And help.
I do sometimes like I try to be true, like speak up, but then sometimes because I'm around people that are with like low vibration frequencies, I know they won't understand. So I just kind of like, I just don't speak about it, but I think I probably should start doing that.
Well, I can tell you a secret. If you um, project who you really are, you will attract more people like yourself to you. You need to create a little tribe of your own out there,
Yeah. I've met a
and like-minded
few, but
people.
not a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a few around me. Like even though like I like Sai lives 30 minutes from me, I seen him once in person. We
Just
don't need to see,
once.
yeah, we don't need to see each other, right?
Yeah,
Because we
yeah,
already
you don't
know
need to
what
see each other.
we already
Yeah.
know what we're all about, and like I can already know what our hangouts would be, so I don't need to hang out with
Yeah, I've met like 3 people like in London that that've gone through the
well,
spiritual
those three
awakening, but
people
that's
will
just
turn into
about it.
6 people, and the 6 people turn into 9 people. Keep it going.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. So remember, love and light, and thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.